Good morning, 11th class. Then today we'll study about periodicity and its cause. Means what's the definition of periodicity and what's the cause. This one is simple definition. And another thing we'll study about, that one is periodic trends in प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ एलिमेंट्स कि कैसे कैसे क्या होते हैं, इनकी प्रॉपर्टीज वेरी करती है. मे बी दैट वन इज रिगार्डिंग टू देयर रेडियस, मे बी देयर आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी. ऑल दीज टर्म्स आर न्यू फॉर यू, मतलब नॉट वेरी मच न्यू, बहुत ज़्यादा न्यू नहीं है, बट फिर भी थोड़ा थोड़ा. Okay, now just see, in case of periodicity, first of all, what is periodicity, 11th class? In case of periodicity, actually it's a reoccurrence of similar properties after a regular interval of time. That one is known as periodicity. I think, have you noticed that thing, if we'll start with hydrogen, helium, I think you have seen that table, and even you have pasted that table also, periodic table. That one is very important. And regarding to first group, second group, then 13 to 18 group, that I also explained to you. Now in that one, that hydrogen, helium, lithium, okay, beryllium, boron, okay, then after that it's a carbon, then it's a nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, then again it's a, that is sodium, magnesium, and so on. Okay, so after a regular interval of time, just see, there is a reoccurrence of similar properties after a regular interval of time, so that one is known as periodicity. Lithium, sodium have same property, so beryllium, magnesium have same property, okay, then similar properties they have. Okay, so that one is known as periodicity. Now what's the cause of periodicity? Reason क्या है इसका, cause क्या है? Okay, so that one is a simple, that is, okay, cause is due to similar electronic configuration. That one is due to similar electronic configuration. Okay, that one is the cause of periodicity. You can take any example. Now just see, this one is, first one is lithium. Okay, now in case of lithium, just see, this one is lithium, that is 3. If you will write, it's a 1s2, 2s1. Now if it's a sodium, it's 11, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Now just see, s1, S1. Okay, so there is a similarity in electronic configuration. Okay, that's why, okay, periodicity occur. And just because of similar electronic configuration, their properties are also similar. It's not same, लगभग मिलती जुलती हैं, but there is a difference, वो हम पढ़ेंगे बाद में. Okay, but this one is because of similar electronic configuration. Don't use that word same, otherwise I'll give you 0, बड़ा वाला, big 0 I'll give you. Okay, now so this one is one thing. Now another thing we have after that, and that portion is very important, that is periodic trends in properties. Okay, along the period and down the group. That one is very very important for your exam point of view, especially those who are preparing for NEET. Okay, now 11th class, remember one thing, whatever you will study in 11th and 12th class, NEET के लिए तो the same syllabus is there, and इवन फॉर इंजीनियरिंग ऑल्सो, जेई वगैरह की जो तैयारी करेंगे. बट इन केस ऑफ जेई थोड़ा सा लेवल कैसा हो जाता है, न्यूमेरिकल्स वाला ज़्यादा हो जाता है एज कंपैरिजन टू नीट, बट स्टिल यू हैव टू स्टडी. 11th 12th इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ आवर नेक्स्ट हेडिंग इज, इट्स अ पीरियोडिक ट्रेंड्स इन, दिस वन इज, इट्स अ पीरियोडिक ट्रेंड्स इन प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ एलिमेंट्स, इन properties of elements. Now just see, okay, in this one we have different properties. So we'll start with first one. You all are familiar with this also. That one is regarding to atomic radius. If this thing is clear to you, okay, तो half of the problem is short out. ये आना चाहिए. तो बहुत सारी रीजनिंग इसी पे बेस्ड है. एंड रिमेंबर वन थिंग, इफ दिस चैप्टर एंड दीज प्रॉपर्टीज आर क्लियर टू यू, देन S block element we have, P block element we have, and even in 12th class also P block 8 marks chapter, सबसे ज़्यादा पोर्शन आता है उससे. Okay, and DF also. तो basic is from this chapter only. Okay, now in case of atomic radius, okay, or you can say this one is atomic radii. Okay, or you can say this one is what, that is radius of the atom. It's a same thing. Okay, तो means we are talking about size of atom, उसके radius की बात कर रहे हैं. Okay, तो what is atomic radius? तो simple, it's a distance. एक simple सी वो दे रहे हैं, simple the distance from the center of the nucleus, whatever is your wherever is your nucleus, that it's a distance from the center of the nucleus to outermost electron. Now this one is, just see, सपोज हम इसी के हिसाब से पढ़ रहे हैं. दिस वन इज फर्स्ट शेल, सेकेंड, थर्ड. ओके, द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द सेंटर ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस टू आउटरमोस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन, लाइक दिस, okay, like this. Okay, and just see in this one, as number of shells increases. Now just see, first one the distance is less, second one distance increases, third distance increases. Okay, so as number of shells increases, then just see the distance from the center of the nucleus to outermost shell, that one also increases. Okay, so this one is regarding to your atomic radius or atomic radii. Now in this one, what's the effect when this one, when we move down the group, तो what's the effect on atomic radius? जब हम नीचे आएंगे ग्रुप में, तो what's the effect कि साइज बढ़ेगा, कैसे बढ़ेगा, क्यों बढ़ेगा? Okay, along the period also. Now just see. Okay, we will take example of suppose group 1. You can take any example. Now just see in this one, lithium, sodium, लीना ने की रब से फरियाद. Okay, like this. Although, okay, will not consider francium in it, because that one is radioactive in nature. Okay, now this one is, suppose group is given. Now as we move down the group, this one is down the group and across the period. If you remember, this one is across the period from left to right, and this one is down the group. Okay, so now in case of periodic trend, that one is important, how it vary down the group and across the period. So now just see atomic radius. As we move down the group, atomic radius increases. What's the effect on it? That one is, just see, it's a atomic radius. Okay, so what's the effect? That one is atomic radius increases down the group. Now what's the reason why it increases down the group? Because number of shell increases. Now just see in case of lithium, how many shells are present? That one is nucleus, first shell, second shell. This one is first shell, then another one is second shell, because it's a 2. Okay, either you can write 1s2, 2s1, or otherwise it's a 2-1 you can write. Okay, both the things are right. So this one is 2. Now in case of this, it's a 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Now just see, 2p6, 3s1. So outermost shell, how many shells are there? 3. So in case of, just see, it's a first shell, second shell, third shell. Okay, the distance increases. So as we move down the group, okay, same in case of this 4 shell, 5 shell, 6 shell. Okay, so as we move down the group, okay, number of shells increases. That's why atomic radius also increases. Hope so this one is clear to you. Okay, now after that, next thing is, that one is across the period. Okay, now in case of across the period, atomic radius decreases. Although that decrease is very slight, बहुत थोड़ा सा decrease होता है, but still there is a decrease in atomic radius. Now question arises, why? Okay, actually as we move across the period, now just see in this one, number of shells remain same. You can take any example. It's a lithium, beryllium, boron, and so on. Now just see in this one, how many shell? First shell, second shell, 1 electron. Now in this one, how many electron? 2. Okay, in this one, how many? It's a 3. जनरल वन जो हमने अभी तक पढ़ा है, उसी के कंसेप्ट से देख सकते हैं. Okay, so now just see, number of shells remain same. Okay, but in this case, nuclear charge increases, or you can say effective nuclear charge increases. Okay, in this one, that is Z effective. Okay, that is known as effective nuclear charge. Z effective increases, okay, and just because of that it pulls the electron towards itself and size decreases. Now in this one, what is this Z effective है क्या, न्यूक्लियर चार्ज क्या है. Now just see in this one, nuclear charge means it's a charge of न्यूक्लियस कि उसमें चार्ज कितना है, मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन. ओके, तो इन केस ऑफ नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन, इन केस ऑफ लिथियम, हाउ मेनी प्रोटॉन्स आर देयर? ओके, दैट वन इज 3. Here in this case it's a 4, in this case it's a 5, and so on. Now just check, number of shells are same but nuclear charge increases. nucleus का charge क्या हो रहा है, बढ़ रहा है. Okay, and as nuclear charge increases, okay, although number of electron also increases but nuclear charge also increases, so hence it pull the electron towards itself and size decreases slightly. Okay, so that's why this one is, as we move across the period, that one is it decreases across the period. Atomic radius कैसा होता है, decrease हो रहा है. Okay, now that one is talking about nuclear charge. Now what is Z effective? Z effective का मतलब क्या है? Okay, actually what happened when just see normal one, suppose this one is your nucleus, now this one is one shell, this one is another shell. Okay, actually what happened, whatever is the charge of the nucleus, that one is actual charge. Okay, but बीच में आपके पास क्या है, एक और शेल है, इसमें भी क्या है, इलेक्ट्रॉन है. ओके, और आउटर मोस्ट शेल में, तो जो न्यूक्लियस का एक्चुअल चार्ज होता है, ठीक है, उस वो जो इसको पुल कर रहा है, तो बीच में थोड़ा बहुत ये भी क्या कर रहा होता है, अपने आप को इसको भी अट्रैक्ट किया है. ओके, तो न्यूक्लियस का उतना चार्ज जो है वो इसको नहीं मिल पाता. तो वट एवर चार्ज, वट एवर पुल इज गेट बाय दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन, दैट वन इज नोन एज इफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज. क्योंकि थोड़ा बहुत बीच में वो कौन कर रहा है, डिस्टर्ब कौन करेगा, जो इनर ऑर्बिटल है, दैट वन विल ऑल्सो डिस्टर्ब. ओके, तो वट एवर इज द रिमेनिंग चार्ज जिसकी वजह से ये इसको क्या कर रहा है, अट्रैक्ट कर रहा है, दैट वन इज नोन एज इफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज. एंड जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज इंक्रीजेस, देन एटॉमिक रेडियस डिक्रीजेस. ओके, थैंक यू.